Hi, everybody. I think we had a technical glitch there, so apologies about that. Hopefully things are working out now. So we are here for you, Books and Bites, and I am by myself today because my kids are out playing outside. It's such a lovely day, which is great because I know it was sort of snowy for a lot of us. Yesterday, I think, and the day before it was kind of chilly. So they're out playing, but I am here to read with you. Hi, Lala. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. So I have two things for you today. I have a Shel Silverstein poem from Everything on It, and this poem is called Too Soon. And I like this one because this reminded me a lot of my life. And there is a little youngster, and I have two kids, and one of them, the younger one, his name is Evie's 3, and so he's feeding himself, but he still makes a really big mess. So this one sort of struck home for me. So this is called Too Soon. You've spilt your milk and dumped the mashed potatoes on your chair. There's tapioca in your nose and broccoli in your hair. The applesauce is on the wall and nothing's on your spoon. I think perhaps we let you try to feed yourself too soon. And this morning we had lots of mess and fun with pancakes. So there were pancakes all over my house this morning. So that's Too Soon by Shel Silverstein. And then our book today, I'm going to be reading just one section of Frog and Toad Are Friends, and by Arnold Lobel. And I love this book. I used to read this with my students at Highlander when I taught first grade there, and I really liked it. And I found this in my suitcase of books, and I was having some fond memories, so I decided to start Frog and Toad Are Friends. And the one we're going to read today is called Spring, which feels like an appropriate one since it's actually nice out and hopefully not snowing anymore where we are. All right, without further ado, Ring's not here to tell me to stop saying it, so without further ado, Spring. Frog ran up the path to Toad's house. He knocked on the front door. There was no answer. Toad, Toad, shouted Frog. Wake up, it's spring! Blah, said a voice from inside the house. Toad, Toad, cried Frog. The sun is shining, the snow is melting. Wake up! I'm not here, said the voice. Frog walked into the house. It was dark. All the shutters were closed. Toad, where are you? Called Frog. Go away, said the voice from the corner of the room. Toad was lying in bed. He had pulled the covers up all over his head. Frog pushed Toad out of bed. He pushed him out of the house and onto the front porch. Toad blinked in the bright sun. Help, said Toad. I cannot see anything. Don't be silly, said Frog. What you see is a clear, warm light of April, and it means that we can begin a whole new year together, Toad. Think of it, said Frog. We will skip through the meadows and run through the woods and swim in the river. In the evenings, we'll sit right here on this front porch and count the stars. You can count them, Frog, said Toad. I will be too tired. I'm going back to bed. I have definitely felt like that on some days. Toad went back into the house. He got into bed and pulled the covers over his head again. Oh, but Toad, cried Frog, you'll miss all the fun. Listen, Frog, said Toad, how long have I been asleep? You've been asleep since November, said Frog. Well then, said Toad, a little more sleep will not hurt me. Come back and wake me up about 1/2 May. Good night, Frog. But Toad, said Frog, I'll be lonely until then. Toad did not answer. He had fallen asleep. Frog looked at Toad's calendar. The November page was still on top. Frog tore off the November page. He tore off the December page, and the January page, and the February page, and the March page. He came to the April page. Frog tore off the April page, too. Then Frog ran back to Toad's bed. Toad, Toad, wake up! It's May now! What? Said Toad. Can it be May so soon? Yes, said Frog. Look at your calendar. Toad looked at the calendar. The May page was on top. Why, it is May, said Toad as he climbed out of bed, and then he and Frog ran outside to see how the world was looking in the spring. And that is Spring from Frog and Toad Are Friends by Arnold Lobel. I love that one. And I hope you are all having a lovely spring day today. Get outside, enjoy this warm weather, and we will see you again soon. Hi, Kate. Hi, everybody. We'll see you later. Happy Books and Bites.